the Southeast Division, they went just 3-13 last season.
And Doris Burke spoke with Doug Collins. Doris?
We talked about their offensive game plan and hinted that they'll be displaying a lot of different looks in their offensive sets. He said in order to beat a team with this kind of defense, they'll have to keep things fresh and keep them guessing each time they come down the floor. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. So, Clark, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
It won't be easy, Kevin. I mean, they're going to have to take a few body shots before it's all said and done. It's going to be a battle.
Steve?
Yeah, I like that, Clark. Body shots. I mean, go inside early. Try to pound them inside, and then you can play inside out at that point, but try to soften up that defense and make them move around a little bit.
Boy, what you just said, Steve, right there, 3-13. You know, a young team getting Clark thrown to the Sharks like the Wizards were last year can really be disheartening.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. It can be rough, but at the same time, you let them play against one of the toughest divisions in the league. You know, you're talking Boston, Atlanta, Miami, and it should make them hungrier and maybe even tougher for this season.
I hope so. From the arc, and again, it's Orlando with a three.
And a three the other way.
Back and forth we go, neither side giving an inch.
Pass to Longley. Outside Jordan. Hill's there. 6 to shoot with the fadeaway. And it's the Magic with the ball. 3-point lead. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And as you'd expect, I mean, this was a lopsided season series a year ago.
Jordan with the bucket.
Good basketball instincts on display there, making it happen.
Hill against Jordan. It's tipped and stolen by Hamilton.
Well, on the pump fake, the ball was exposed, and that allowed him to get a hand on it and take it away.
There's the pass to Longley. Orlando leading. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Boy, they got so many free throws in that game, Clark, and I thought their aggressiveness was really key.
They did a nice job being aggressive and drawing those fouls, and anytime you can do that, that bodes well for your chances of winning.
Here's Hamilton after Tracy McGrady's score. Outside Jordan. Longley, a screen on Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Backing down is Jordan. And Hill over to help. Orlando grabs the miss. Those games not too pretty, but nobody expected, Clark, anything different.
No, I agree, Kevin. It's not a big upset when a team from the bottom gets swept like they did.
Here is Armstrong. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. And the basket by Hill.
Well, they're scoring efficiently. They look very focused at the offensive end.
A nice start, no question, making all the right moves here early.
Now here's Jordan. 6-point game. It's stolen by McGrady.
Well, that was not a good decision to change his mind at the last moment on that shot.
Armstrong. And there's the lay-in. He's got 5.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play. You know, when you look at the past and what the Magic have accomplished as a team, fellas, that first-round exit in last season's playoffs had to be a major disappointment.
Shot's good. Here's Hill. Under 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Guarded by Jordan. Open look. Again, the Magic score. Yeah, Clark, and they thought they made the adjustments to go deeper in the playoffs, but Steve, instead, they took a step backwards.
Yeah, they swung for the fences with a couple of big trades, and neither one of them panned out. So they go out in the first round, just 2 years removed from making it to the NBA Finals. So very interesting to see where Orlando goes from here.
Outside Hill. Grant backs in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That was good awareness. Fouling and avoiding giving up an easy dunk.
Well, I think that's just good, smart basketball. Make him earn his points at the line.
Well, for the Magic, it was another good season a year ago, and they took advantage of some of the weaker teams in the Eastern Conference. In fact, they were able to get 36 wins against East foes.
Jordan kicks to Olajuwon. Good ball movement. Jordan dishes to Olajuwon. Jordan the pass to Olajuwon. He's covered by Armstrong. And it's Olajuwon missing. Wow, Steve, 36 wins is a fantastic total in the contest. And he finished it off with a jam. The Sprite Slam cam gives us another look.
It's been really impressive at both ends of the floor so far early on.
Yeah, and it's for that reason that they've been able to jump out ahead early here.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. You look at the Wizards, #1 in the NBA. This is a team that gets after it.
You know, Kevin, it's going to be really hard to duplicate the level of success they had in the block shots category last season. I know they'll give it their best effort, but it's hard to imagine that they could do much better than last season.
They set the screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Jordan inside. He's guarded by Hill. A shot by Jordan, no good. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Rip Hamilton picks that one up. And both free throws good for Armstrong. Here's Whitney, looking for his first bucket of the game. He kicks it to Davis. McGrady against Hamilton. Jordan against Hill. They get it again. Here is Armstrong. He has 7. Now here is Hill. He's covered by Whitney, and the basket by Hill. Hill's got 7.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Hamilton, McGrady covering. Armstrong against Whitney. Clock at 6. Jordan kicks to Hamilton. It's stolen by Hill.
Already 4 turnovers, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter yet.
Yeah, very, very sloppy play. It's really holding them back, Clark.
Here's Whitney. Under 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Back to Jordan. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Grant.
Boy, their struggles continue. Turnovers a major factor.
Yeah, and a little too casual, a little Joe Cool here to start the game, and that can be problematic.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, McGrady just isn't the same guy that he was in the early part of his decorated NBA career. His knees have bothered him the last couple of seasons. And so he's not the same guy, but occasionally he'll find a way to give you a glimpse of that old Tracy McGrady.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Miller comes in for McGrady, and Hudson subbed in for Armstrong. And it's rejected. Magic leading by 14. Hudson the pass to Hill. Miller outside, beyond the arc. The shot is off, and it's the Wizards taking it the other way. They're going back to T-Mac. If he can still provide that special moment for a team every so often, that may make him valuable enough to keep around.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, just seeing him take over or make a big play can lift and elevate a team. I think his presence, obviously you're not going to get it on a regular basis, but when those moments are available, I think he can add some real value to a team because he can be special on occasion. A bit of a wobbly start for him. Seems unable to keep a hold of the ball.
Yeah, he needs to settle down right now. 3 turnovers already.
They grab their own miss and slam dunk by Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Hill. He has 7. Right side Hill. Scooped up. Another shot, and he races to the bucket for 2. And the Magic lead by 14.
This has been a strong statement by them, the way they've come out and attacked the glass early.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. I love the physical play, the fact that they're taking the game right to their opponents.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6. Fires from the wing. Count that one. Jordan's got 8.
Even with just a little bit of room, he's going to immediately go on the attack.
Hill against Jordan. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. Good from 11 feet out. 9 points in the game so far.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
Now here is Hamilton. He had 27 points last game. Tipped.
You know, Kevin, they've just continued to turn the ball over to give it away. They just can't afford to keep playing this way.
No, not if they're going to come back and win this game. I mean, taking care of the ball has to be priority number 1. And the official right on top of that one.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. He didn't hesitate to make that call. And now he'll get his chance at the line.
And making a change here, the Wizards. Both shots good from the stripe.
They've really built this lead, Kevin, at the free throw line.
Wizards trail by 16. Now Whitney. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Olajuwon. He passes to Longley. Hill against Jordan. Just 5 to shoot.
And you're asking a lot out of your teammate to try to handle that pass. I don't like that decision at all. Wow, hot start offensively.
Racing out to that quick lead. I mean, they're scoring and shooting with a lot of confidence.
Pass to Longley. Grant on him. The turnaround jumper. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Jordan. Over Hill. And it's Miller with the rebound. Magic leading by 18. Jordan gets the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Hill. He dishes it to Armstrong. Shoots from the elbow. And it's off the back rim.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
They've had a real difficult time this half, Kevin.
Oh!
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Yeah, right? They're moving it around. He feeds it to Olajuwon. And McGrady comes to help. 5 to shoot. Deflected. To end the run. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries to keep it alive.
Well, they have a nice early lead here despite not being very careful with the basketball.
It hasn't been pretty, but imagine how well they'd be doing if they could cut down on all these turnovers, guys.
That's a 3. Anthony Taylor.
He got it up. So as we end the first quarter already. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Longley, and it's Olajuwon in at the 4 spot. The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
Ewing, he's guarded by Olajuwon. Ewing can't get it to go.
I thought that one was going to go.
You know, Steve, most of the time it does go.
Peeler So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, I like it. They're staying assertive, working themselves to the line, trying to battle back.
And not only are they cutting into the lead with these free throws, Clark, but they could also get the other side in foul trouble if this keeps up.
Here's Ewing. Out to Miller. Dishes it to Armstrong. Back to Miller. Six on the shot clock. Backing down is Ewing. Shoots over Longley. Here's Reed. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Defensively, you have to get a body on somebody every time down the floor.
Olajuwon backing down. Gives him the lead pass. Good off the back of the 10.
Yeah, they're finding the open man. Unselfish play. I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. Teamwork in evidence there, right on full display. A big percentage, a high percentage of their basket have come off assists.
Now here is McGrady. Misses from close range.
I'll tell you what, he's so strong inside that the defense wasn't going to allow him to get to the rim without offering a bunch of resistance there.
And Washington has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Ewing against Longley. Goes right up. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, sometimes he really lacks the confidence he needs when he's driving to the basket.
Miller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls. Taking 2 shots. And so he hits both. And Washington has possession. It's a 16-point game. Here's Olajuwon. Backs in. Pass to Longley. Clock at 6. Here's Peeler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In fourth, the Wizards.
You could tell by watching them just how focused they were at the defensive end of the court.
And he makes the first. Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Orlando also making some changes. Grant comes in for Ewing. And it's Hill in for Mike Miller. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hill. He's got 15. McGrady outside. Another miss by Orlando.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Shot clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good. 10 points for him.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Now here is Hill. Grant converts on the jumper for the easy 2. And the Magic lead by 13. McLeod. He's guarded by Hill. Now the pass to Longley. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Grant.
A fantastic steal. He knew exactly when to jump into that passing lane. Well done.
Magic leading by 13. Hill with it. Takes the three. That's good. He's got 12.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
And here comes the break. Whoa! Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
You got to be willing to put a body in front of him there. Easy hoop.
But you know what? I don't blame him. That's a lot of body coming at him. Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
So it's Washington now, trailing by 19. Moving the ball well. 6 to shoot.
So now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trip. Oh! There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Passes it to Longley. Kicks to Davis. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Here is Armstrong. He's got 15. Outside Hill. Here is Armstrong. Outside Hill. Grant backs in. 5 on the clock. From about 16. And there are the Magic with another bucket. So it's Washington now. From downtown. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You've got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team has boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, he's had enough of that lackadaisical defense. They've got to help on penetration and deny all of these points in the paint.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A difficult situation for Washington. Feeds it to Jordan. Takes a three. No good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Now Armstrong. Hudson the pass to Miller. They're moving the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Garrity. Out to Miller. With 1 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Hudson. Buries it from 3-point range.
And the thing you notice, you look at the stat sheet, they have a lot more assists. That's been a factor.
Yeah, I like the fact they're moving the ball. Less ISOs, more ball movement, more player movement. It's a fun style to watch, commentate, and to play.
And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here is Armstrong. He's got 15. Now Hamilton defending. Armstrong against Hamilton. Armstrong passes to Hudson. No good from outside.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Backing down is Jordan. The fadeaway gets it to go. Jordan's got 10 points. Here is Armstrong.
Full court pressure here in the man-to-man.
Boy, it takes a lot of energy for both teams in this kind of situation, the offense and the defense.
Armstrong with it, covered by Hamilton. And here's Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Now here is Hamilton. He has 7. we see a while ago the Warriors getting prepared for the task at hand. Friday night in the NBA. Thanks for tuning in for 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Beside me, my partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. And on the sideline for us tonight, Doris Burke. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Sacramento. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And they were very soft defensively in that game, guys. I just didn't think they brought the energy and the effort it takes to win in an NBA game.
Well, no critical stops when they needed them. The effort was very pedestrian at best. So you combine those factors and you can't get it done in terms of winning a game.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Jordan, he's in at 3. Kwame Brown is out there with Jones. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney. And for Golden State, we've got Richardson. He's out there with Gilbert Arenas. And it's Jamison in at the 3, the small forward. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Doug Collins. The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
It's well known throughout the league, guys, that the Oracle Arena fans are amongst the most loyal in the league. This team has been in the top half of the league in attendance for the last 7 seasons now.
Now here's Arenas. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Over Whitney. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Fortson. And blocked. On defense, the Warriors coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Now, they never found that one go-to play or the one go-to player. So without that consistency offensively, they were going to come up short.
Yeah, Steve, and when you're having a night like that as a team, you really have to put all of your effort into finding high-quality shots together. Everybody has to be involved in that, and it never happened for him that way.
He doesn't get the second one. And the new owners haven't dismissed the possibility of moving the Warriors to San Francisco in 2017 when their lease expires at Oracle. That'll be an interesting time.
Well, and this is a team that has enjoyed such great fan support over the years without a lot of success on the court. Yet these fans in the Bay Area continue to come and support this Warriors team night in and night out.
Jordan with a screen on Jamison. Outside Jordan. A 3-ball. Good. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
And these two just going at it from deep now.
You know, it seems like what's going on here is anything you can do, I can do better territory.
Arenas dishes to Jamison. The shot is off, and it's the Wizards taking it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Well, they went 0-2 against them last year, and you know, they feel like they should have done much better. They look for an intense game tonight.
And you're right, Clark. A poor outcome last season. Both of these clubs, you know, suffering similar fates.
Yeah, Kev, the word for the day is not necessarily rebuilding, but they need to be gradually improving.
And I think they are.
I think so, too.
Now, here's Jordan. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Gets the bucket. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hasn't had a whole lot of misses here in the quarter. Very sharp shooting right now. It's fun to watch.
On the wing, Jason Richardson. That's good, and Arenas with the assist.
You know, he's really one of those guys that you just have to sit back and really appreciate, fellas. I mean, he is a marvelous offensive player.
Oh, and the jam by Jordan. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill, impressive.
Outside Arenas. Outside Jamison. He's picked up by Jordan. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. That is good. Jamison's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Jordan. 9 points in the game so far. With some arc, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. About 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's Arenas. Now Hamilton defending, and the layup is good. Arenas has got his second basket of the night. Washington trailing. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. Here comes Richardson. 12 points his last outing. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
That three off the mark. And the Wizards with possession. Trailing by 2. Jordan kicks to Jones. And it's blocked. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Fortson, he's covered by Whitney. Here's Jamison. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Arenas against Jordan. Moving the ball well. Fires the three. The shot is off. Now Golden State takes it the other way. And here's Richardson outside, and it's good. Richardson's got 5.
He's been ready to roll offensively at the beginning of this game. He looks smooth out there.
Backing down is Brown. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Here's Arenas, and he hits the jump shot. He has 7. Here's Whitney, looking for his first bucket of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And coach could tell they were out of sync. He was going to try to straighten it out.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Indiana. Right now they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. I'm checking out Washington. They're way down there.
Well, I think for Washington, they've proven they have a long way to go if they're going to be a competitive team in this league.
And even if they weren't expected to play at a high level this year, I think most people felt they were capable of being better than what they're showing right now.
Here's Jordan. 9 points in the game so far. Stuffs it through.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those. Well, a lot of teams struggle on the road, particularly young teams. But the Washington Wizards put together one of the worst road seasons of all time last year, winning just 3 times away from home.
Back to the Wizards for a second for that record. Man, that's just one of the all-time worst road records that I can recall in the NBA.
Well, the all-time worst road record is the 1-40 mark by the 91 Kings.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it looked for a while like the Wizards were going to threaten that. But they managed to get 2 more than 1.
From that dubious honor.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know, it was a relatively healthy season for the Warriors last year. I mean, the season prior, when you add up the games players missed with injury, it came out to 501.
Wow.
I mean, that's the most since the NBA started tracking the stat in the mid-'80s.
He was all alone on that one. Richardson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Right side, Jordan. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And for the Warriors, a new training staff through most of last season. You know, Steve, do you think that might have had something to do with the team staying healthier?
Well, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just have bad luck, and sometimes you have good luck. I thought the Warriors have the right idea with this franchise. They're trying to get bigger on the front line. They're trying to get younger. They're trying to infuse this roster with talent. I think they've got a chance to be pretty good in the next few years.
Deflected. Stolen by Jamison.
A fantastic steal. He knew exactly when to jump into that passing lane. Well done.
That is good. Jamison's got 7.
Wow, hot start offensively.
Racing out to that quick lead. I mean, they're scoring and shooting with a lot of confidence.
Sir gets the whistle for blocking. So it's Washington now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Jordan. Oh!
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
That's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up. They're all on the same page, no question.
And that chemistry has helped them jump out to this big first quarter lead. A cohesive team can beat a talented one almost every time.
Some good ball movement here. Baseline jumper. Again, the Wizards score.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
And they double up Arenas. Here's Murphy. Rebound by the Wizards.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
He kicks it to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Jason Richardson.
You know, fellas, you never know what's going to happen when you cross conferences with some teams, and things didn't go so well for the Wizards against the West last season, that's for sure.
Good on the second free throw. Well, back to the Wizards. Clark, you're right. They really had some problems against the West, as you mentioned, and Steve, that's got to change.
Yeah, 7 wins in 30 total games against the Western Conference. That's the second worst interconference record in the NBA, so nowhere to go but up if you're Washington.
Here's Mills. And the 3 off target. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Alexander. There's 1:38 left to play in the first. Outside, Jamison. And there's the 3-second violation. And Washington has possession. They trail by 7. Michael Jordan on the wing. The fadeaway. Goes back up. Jones. Troy Murphy comes up with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Left side Arenas. Left side Arenas. Now Hamilton defending. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Mills. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Vicious to Jamison. Over Lou. Here's Fortson. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Hamilton's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him. With the clock winding down, Jones no luck.
It's clear they had one thing on their mind when they came out of the gate today. Rebound.
Yeah, and they've opened up the game with a pretty good margin in that area. Great sign for this club.
He had his head up and was looking to make that pass all the way. You love that unselfishness.
Now here's Jordan. Connects in the foul line jumper. Jordan's got 20 points.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 7.
Boy, a ton of...
Tune in next Thursday. Go up against the Los Angeles Clippers.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Murphy, Richardson out there with Arenas, and it's Jamison in at the 3. Arenas passes to Jamison. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got his 4th assist in this one.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep, Richardson. And Murphy backs in. Now Hamilton defending. And here's Richardson. Outside Arenas. He feeds it to Jamison. Now Hamilton defending. Another shot. And the Warriors check on 2 more.
Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
Jones with the screen on Jamison. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Golden State. Murphy's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Kind of a strange season a year ago for Troy Murphy. Never made an impact for the Nets, and then was eventually bought out of his contract when he signed on with Boston.
And the basket by Arenas.
He worked his way around the bigger man and found the hoop. Great play.
Yeah, really nice play. Wasn't bothered at all.
Outside Jordan. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. And back to Murphy. You know, when he signed with Boston, he had another offer sitting in the wings from Miami. I wonder how hard a decision that was.
Yeah, it had to be a difficult one, and he very well could regret the decision that he made. Didn't see a lot of time for the Celtics, and they ironically were knocked out of the playoffs by the Heat.
Here's Jamison. Again, Golden State.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he doesn't really like what he's seen, and they're going to try to hash it out here.
And making a change here, the Wizards. Whitney's checked in. Wizards trail by 11. Here's Jordan. Goes up. Sinks that one from the post. Jordan's got 24 points. Here comes Gilbert Arenas. 11 points in the game.
When you put the isolated cam on the Warriors, I mean, normally pretty tough at Oracle Arena. Even though they haven't been much of a playoff contender, the crowd still shows up and gives them tremendous support.
Here's Richardson. He's got 10. Goes up. Washington with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark, you're right on it. Warriors last season, 26 up and 15 down at home, an 8-game improvement to the prior year. Steve, not bad.
Not bad at all, and that's pretty much a 10-game improvement overall. So the next step for Golden State is to figure out how to win on the road. If they can do that, this is a team that could possibly be in the playoffs next season.
Here's Jordan, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
And he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
Yeah, is there anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown?
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
Serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Jordan with the screen on Jamison. Backing down is Brown. Arenas against Jordan. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Washington. Warriors leading by 11. Now Arenas. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Great ball movement. Murphy. And Jones pulls it down. And the Wizards with possession. 11-point game. Here's Jordan. The baseline jumper goes down. Jordan's got 26.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
And the basket by Murphy.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Arenas kicks to Jamison. Arenas lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go. Arenas has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Here's Jordan. There's the pass to Brown. Backing in. Passes it to Jordan. Can't hit, so the Warriors take it the other way.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Now, they're not worried enough about him. They've got to tighten up their defense.
Washington calls timeout.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. So here's Murphy. To halt the run. Here's Henderson. And Murphy backs in. Davis with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. It's a look. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That was just a perfect feed there.
Here's Jordan. He's got 26. He passes to Whitman. There's the pick. Ring shot on the way. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Here's Oliver, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. The first free throw is good.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
You know, guys, most coaches prefer you drive the lane in transition, but this time the floor opened up for him out on the three-point line.
Sura, he's covered by Whitney. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Well, he just wasn't able to protect the ball once the extra defender got to him.
Count the bucket. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
Right on the money with that assist, guys. Great entry pass.
Here's Sura, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's good defense. Don't let a guy get a lay-in, foul hard, and send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, I like that billboard there. Sending a message. You can't come in here and get anything free in our paint. Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Number 8, he's guarded by Murphy. Right side, Jordan, and easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 13 points in just this quarter.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
Now Henderson. Shot clock at 6. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Whitney. He's got 5. There's the dish to Jordan.
Well, credit the defense, but you've got to be more careful with the ball.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Good ball movement. Fires for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Well,
a fine evening in the NBA. Welcome to the HP Halftime Report. Out at Oracle Arena, the Warriors. In Indiana, it's the Pacers winning over.
and as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doug Collins. Jordan in at small forward. Jones is out there with Kwame Brown. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
Jordan against Arenas. Here's Whitney. He dishes it to Jones. Arenas against Jordan. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Arenas. On the wing, Jason Richardson, covered by Hamilton. Here's Fortson. Washington with the rebound. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. There's a screen. Jamison on the double team. Hamilton dishes to Jordan. Here's the angle on our Sprite Slam Cam.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Arenas passes to Murphy. Picked up by Brown. And Murphy kicks to Richardson. Again, Golden State.
Now, he will eat you alive unless you play him tougher defensively.
Well, I tell you, Jason Richardson was having what I thought was a strong season for the Suns last year, but things went a bit south when he was traded over to the Orlando Magic.
Now here's Jones. He's tightly guarded. Jordan the pass to Whitney. Takes the 3, and that one's good. 8 points for him. Clark, going back to Richardson, he went from 19 points a game to around 14 points after the trade, so you're right on that one. Steve, did the change in his production surprise you at all?
Not really, Kevin, because he went from playing with Steve Nash to Dwight Howard, and it's a different style. And you're going to get some open looks off of the double team of Dwight Howard, but there's nothing like playing with Steve Nash. You're playing a high pace. You're getting open look after open look in transition and in the half court. There's no better player to feed off of in the NBA than Steve Nash.
Nice shot by Jamison.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Hamilton left side. Over Richardson. Hamilton can't get that one to fall.
Another board for them, and they've got a huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers in winning basketball games, and if you rebound better, you typically are going to win ball games and do it comfortably.
Back to Arenas. Over Hamilton. Again, Golden State. Here's Whitney. He's got 8. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Gilbert Arenas.
Some great play by Michael Jordan tonight. He's got 36 points, and 6 of his points have come by way of the 3-ball.
Well, so important to have a weapon from the outside, guys, because it softens the defense up and really allows you to play inside out.
Warriors leading by 14. Timeout called the Warriors. Here's Arenas. 18 points for him. Got a piece of it. Here's Richardson. Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks to Jordan. It counts. Jordan's got 39.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Arenas has doubled from the baseline. And that one goes long.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Straight up. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Here's Jamison, and he lays it straight in. Jamison's got 21.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Here's Jordan. Straight up, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Gilbert Arenas. And the first one drops.
Michael Jordan.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Arenas. He's got 18. Hamilton against Richardson. Oh, Hamilton defending. Off the pick. Murphy can't hit.
He'll usually knock that shot down.
He sure will, but that's one he couldn't pass up.
Whitney with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Jordan. Gilbert Arenas covering. 5 to shoot. And here's Jordan outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jordan's got 44.
You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside Arenas. Jamison. Over Jones. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, to paraphrase a Bible verse that says, love covers over a multitude of sins, good shooting does the same thing in basketball.
Here's Hamilton, rebounded by Troy Murphy. Murphy's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamorous stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Backing down is Jordan. Again, the Wizards score.
But you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Jamison inside, guarded by Jordan. Shot left block. Again, Golden State.
Coming up big now. He's made every shot he's taken this quarter.
Gilbert Arenas covering. Jones against Murphy. Right up. Brown. Good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great entry pass into the low post.
Murphy down low. Brown's there. Now here is Murphy. Tries again. Nice shot by Jamison. Jamison's got 27 points.
They're really making a point of taking it inside and scoring from close range.
Well, you have to give some of the credit, or actually the blame, I should say, to the defense. They are not doing anything in the paint area.
Here's Arenas. 18 points for him. Right side, Jamison. And Brown over to help. Jamison dishes to Murphy. A 10-footer. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hamilton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Feeds to Brown. Over Murphy. And it's Brown missing. Warriors leading by 9. Arenas kicks to Jamison. Fortson. He's covered by Whitney. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Backing down is Jordan. Fires, high post. Warriors with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jordan gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Jamison. He's got 27. He's picked up by Jordan. And here's Richardson outside. There's the bucket. Good. Richardson's got 20.
His three-point shot is so pure, just draining one after another.
Jordan. Jamison covering. Jamison against Jordan. 6 to shoot. 8 feet out. Here's Jones. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on their outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score it. Take it inside.
Second shot opportunity. The feed to Jamison. Guarded by Jordan. And here's Richardson. 20 points for him. That's good.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
He kicks it to Davis. The turnaround. And Washington again with the bucket.
Ah, the turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
Dishes to Jamison. Haywood with the block. Wizards trail by 10. Outside Jordan. With the floater, but they get it back. Jones. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That free throw missing. And the second Free throw, good. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. Sura, he's covered by Whitney. He feeds it to Jamison. And the pass to Richardson. Picked up by Davis. Here's Fortson. Offensive rebound. Sura, he's covered by Whitney. Davis against Richardson.
But they get it back. There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
He's covered by Whitney. There's the steal.
Well, he was being overly optimistic there, thinking he could make that pass.
Passes to Jordan. Open look. Buries the jump shot. Jordan's got 48.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And Jamison backs in. And they call goaltending. They'll give him the bucket.
He always gets the ball in the right spot down there, Kevin, because he excels at doing his work early and establishing that position inside.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the NBA. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has a report for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Warriors that garners the Sprite Spark today.
Here's Jordan. Covered by Mills. A shot by Jordan, no good.
That's exactly where they wanted to go with the ball, even though he didn't finish.
They've got Gilbert Arenas, and it's Mills in at the force line. So that's the group out there for Golden State. From the high post, Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 20.
That pass was right on the money. Set the play up perfectly.
Now here's Jordan, covered by Mills. No good from Jordan.
Now, he can't get that one to go, but that's a shot he'll hit more often than not.
Arenas against Hamilton. Here's Arenas. And another three for Golden State.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Washington calls timeout.
And obviously, coach doesn't want them giving up all these inside buckets. They need to do a better job of moving their feet, staying in their stance, and keeping their man in front of them.
Hamilton outside. Gilbert Arenas covering. Hamilton the pass to Jordan. Covered by Mills. Clock at 6. Fades away. Lute is tagged with the loose ball foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, it's an over-the-back foul, but it's one that you can live with. He's trying to be aggressive, and I like that.
Yeah, you know, I used to do that as a player myself, Steve, but you got to be smart about going over the top. I don't think he had a chance to get that rebound anyway.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Boy, you hate to see this, Clark.
You sure do. I mean, tough to tell how bad it is just yet. Hopefully not too serious.
And the Warriors making a change here. Murphy's checked in.
He should have knocked that one down, and he'll be the first one to tell you that.
Wizards trail by 19. A floater, and the shot is good.
Tell you what, he's just got too much speed. They've got to find a better matchup for him.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. A five-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Gets it to go. 25 points for Gilbert Arenas.
another inside bucket. They've got a huge edge in points in the lane.
That's what every coach preaches, inside out, reversible closing. He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
Covered by Hamilton. Arenas up top. Covered by Hamilton. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
Shooting for Golden State. Gilbert Arenas. Shooting.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one.
Well, you know, I think since the league has added the new hand check rules and allowed zone defenses, the game is really shifting to favor faster players who are able to penetrate and get to the basket. And having a great point guard has never been more important.
And it's Brown missing.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Whitney against Arenas. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Clark, that's a real good point. Going back to the value of point guards, the stats back that up. In fact, that last season, point guards used the highest percentage of their team's total plays in over a decade. Steve, either taking a shot or delivering the assist.
Yeah, the game has changed. The point guards are becoming so much more offensive-minded. And the other thing is we're seeing them go to the free throw line an awful lot. And that's critical because when you get to the free throw line, you get the other team in foul trouble. You get to the bonus quicker. You get to set your defense up on more possessions. So I think point guard penetration, getting to the line, has been a huge factor in the NBA of late.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
There's the screen. Hamilton with some nice D. Wizards trail by 19. Stolen. He passes to Arenas. He's covered by Whitney. And again, it's the Warriors missing. So it's Washington now, trailing by 19. Jordan can't get it to go. Arenas against Jordan. Jordan against Arenas. Six to shoot. Beyond the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Backing down is Jordan. Takes it up. Some solid defense here from Arenas.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Garrett, he's covered by Brown. This one for 3. Gets it to go. That's now 32 points for Gilbert Arenas.
I think he set in the tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
Backing down is Jordan. Sticks it from 17 feet.
I tell you what, you watch this guy put it in the basket, and his scoring ability can just astound you at times.
Arenas has doubled. Number 10. He's covered by Whitney. Outside Arenas. Now Hamilton defending. Arenas can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Back to Hamilton from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He can't find anything out there, and his misses are really hurting this team.
You know, guys, he's always looking for that open 3. I mean, that's his strength, and sometimes the best time to get the 3 is in transition.
And they double up Arenas. And Brown over to help. Hamilton against Arenas. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Spears making a switch here. .137 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Whitney. Up with it. Missed inside.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Up top, Mills. He's picked up by Jordan. Up off the screen. Shot's good by Mills.
No, you can put this one in the W column. I mean, this is locked up now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they closed this game out exactly like they needed to.
Here's Whitney. High post shot. Gets it to go. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sura covered by Hamilton. Here's Sura. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I think that may do it here. They're trying to put the nail in the coffin.
Well, just adding to the lead as we approach the final buzzer.
So it's Washington now. 19-point game. It's Jordan on the wing. Misses. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
There's the double team with Hamilton. Here's Garrett, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Very easy call to make. There was no question contact on that shot.
Yeah, you know, you can allow a little contact, but not quite that much.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the Wizards with possession. Lays out. It's picked off. And they're moving it up. Henderson dishes to Mills. Missed.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and we are live in Denver, Colorado, the hometown for the Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. Thank you, folks, for joining us on this Saturday night edition of 2K Sports and the NBA. You look at Washington. They're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
With this being the third game in 4 days, you know the legs are just a tad weary. They don't have the same bounce. You're not quite as fresh. So that means mentally you have to be much more attentive and disciplined.
Especially on the defensive end, Clark, because that's where those tired legs can really hurt you. So, like you said, there may be something lacking physically, but you can make up for it with your focus and concentration.
Now let's check out our State Farm starting lineups. First for the Washington Wizards. Jordan, he's in at small forward. Kwame Brown is out there with Jones. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney. And for Denver, Chris Anderson out there with Williams. Then there's James Posey. Then there's Arroyo.
You know, fellas, you never know what's going to happen when you cross conferences with some teams, and things didn't go so well for the Wizards against the West last season, that's for sure.
And Brown over to help. A 10-footer. The shot no good. And it's the Wizards taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they were very soft defensively in that game, guys. I just didn't think they brought the energy and the effort it takes to win in an NBA game.
Well, no critical stops when they needed them. The effort was very pedestrian at best. So you combine those factors and you can't get it done in terms of winning a game.
Well, back to the Wizards. Clark, you're right. They really had some problems against the West, as you mentioned. And Steve, that's got to change.
Yeah, 7 wins in 30 total games against the Western Conference. That's the second worst interconference record in the NBA. So nowhere to go but up if you're Washington.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Doug Collins and I chatted for just a bit. There is one main concern for them, he said, and it's their opponent's abilities to change and alter and block shots. To counter this, they hope to spread the floor early by knocking down some perimeter shots and see if that frees up the middle. Kevin, can they make shots? That's the question.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
Well, one of the things you got to do here, Kevin, and Steve, you can't afford empty possessions against this team. You've got to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, that's for sure, Clark. You got to make them count because you know you're not going to get a lot of open looks. So make sure you make the defense move the ball, try to get good looks, and make them pay.
Now Arroyo. He's coming off a 13-point game again. Passes it to Posey. He's picked up by Jordan. Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Guys, if you're a visiting team, the Pepsi Center is one of the toughest places to try to steal a win. The altitude isn't helping matters, that's for sure, and it can actually literally take the wind out of you.
And for the Nuggets, going back to their home court advantage, when you get off the opposing team bus, the first sign you see as you go in that doorway is, just to warn you folks, you're a mile high and breathing, right?
That's right.
You played there, you saw it.
No, that's right.
It's hard to breathe here. So now you mix in their high energy, that high pace of game that they go through. Wow, what a combination.
Yeah, it's a lethal combination if you're the road team.
And they're too deep at every position, guys, so they can really put some pressure on you at both ends of the floor.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, the case for the Nuggets the last 8 years has been they've been a playoff presence. They've only gotten out of the first round once back in 2009 when they made the conference finals. Last season, no different as they get knocked out again in the first round by a tough Thunder team.
Nice shot by Posey.
You can't just get a hand up. You've got to anticipate what he's doing before he shoots.
He feeds it to Jordan. Backing in. Shoots it up. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Jordan's got 10 points. And for the Nuggets, making the playoffs year after year, but Steve, not getting deep in the playoffs. That's got to be frustrating.
Well, they did make the Western Conference Finals back in 2009, but otherwise it's been a tough spell in the postseason for Denver. But this is a team that has a lot of talent. They've got some upside, some flexibility, some young talent. It's going to be an interesting team to watch the next several years.
Here's Jordan. Denver able to drain the 3. Here's Arroyo. Here's Posey. Kept alive. Number 27 drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Well, a lot of teams struggle on the road, particularly young teams. But the Washington Wizards put together one of the worst road seasons of all time last year, winning just 3 times away from home.
Now here's Jordan, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. This is to Jones. It's picked off.
That's just horrible decision. We got to be more patient with the ball.
Here's Posey, guarded by Jordan. Now Arroyo. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Kwame Brown pulls it in. Back to the Wizards for a second. Boy, that record, man, that's just one of the all-time worst road records that I can recall in the NBA.
Well, the all-time worst road record is the 1-40 mark by the 91 Kings.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it looked for a while like the Wizards were going to threaten that, but they managed to get 2 more than 1.
Putting that dubious on it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Left side, Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down. Phenomenal play. Now the replay from the Sprite Slam Cam.
Okay. I can feel that. Now you're talking. I'm feeling that right there.
Just outstanding vertical skills, aren't they?
Man, that was like a circus act out there.
Nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
Here's Arroyo. From outside the arc, nice shot by Posey. Posey's got his third basket of the night.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 14. They set the screen. Hamilton the pass to Whitman. Jumps up, flushes it down.
That was his rebound all the way, no doubt about it.
And Clark, once he got it, he knew exactly what to do with it.
Yep, take it up strong, throw it down hard.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
You know, sometimes you worry about a letdown when you play a weaker team, but that didn't happen last year. They handled this team in both games.
The Nuggets leading by 3. And Brown over to help. Kicks it to Hamilton. Brown on him. Nice shot by Hamilton. The point you made a second ago, Steve, was true. They took them as seriously as they would any other opponent, despite where they stood in their conference.
And we all know it. That's one of the marks of a good team, guys. They don't take anybody lightly. They bring the same focus and intensity to every game.
He's picked up by Jordan. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
What a marvelous job they've done of sharing the basketball. A ton of assists.
Well, they know where each other is all the time. They're moving the ball, just finding the open guy. Nobody seems to care who scores.
That drops. Jordan's got 16.
The last 3 scores, their last 3 scores now all have assists on them.
It's amazing what it does to a defense when you start moving the ball crisply. It just forces them into tough situations.
Here's Arroyo. From deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
Brown inside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Excellent peripheral vision to be able to make that dish into the low post. Well done.
The dish to Posey. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Posey, defended by Jones. And Posey kicks to Hamilton. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Washington has possession, trailing here by 8. Backing down is Brown. Left side, Jordan. Fader on the way. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Swiped away.
Great steal in the paint. Thought he might get a layup out of it, and he wound up turning it over.
And you have to like the way they started out offensively.
Yeah, I like the way they put together basket after basket, consecutive hoops, and as a result, they put together a nice lead here.
Here's Hamilton. They get the rebound.
They got that rebound, but this is not how they wanted to start the game in terms of hitting the glass.
Yeah, it's about time they actually got a rebound. It's time to get physical here in this game.
Harvey gets whistled for a loose ball foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Washington calls timeout, and the offensive rebounds leading to second chance points.
Yep, Kevin, and they have 6 in this quarter. And you know what? That's always a good sign in terms of a team that's focused and energetic. I mean, when you can get to that offensive glass, you're doing some work.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Bucks. Long way to go still in the season, but even so, they've got the top spot. And checking out Washington, 4 games back.
Checking out Washington, you know, they've got to take a step back and just try to pinpoint where things went south for them this season. They're in a tough spot.
But it's so hard to figure that out in the midst of the season, Clark. You got games coming night after night. There's just no time to figure it out. You just have to try to right the ship and get things moving.
Now Arroyo. Now Hamilton defending. Here's Leonard. No good with the triple. It's Jordan on the wing. Goes up with a stripe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jordan's got 18 points in the game. Here's Arroyo. Leonard covered by Hamilton. This one for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Count the bucket. He's got 11.
Aggressive transition game leads to the easy hoop.
Yeah, I'd love to see these guys just trampolining to the hoop.
Here's Jordan. Powers down the dunk.
He made sure everybody saw that slam, Kevin. Stayed on the rim for a little while extra.
Maybe he wanted to give his legs a little rest there, Clark.
Now Arroyo. Posey with it. Hits it. Well done in the second effort.
Tell you what, guys, he's helped his team just about every way possible today.
Yeah, he's been without a weakness today, Steve. I mean, he's been excellent in every area.
Back to Jordan. Deflected.
They've been a little careless, just not in sync, out of rhythm.
Yeah, it's still early, but with 3 turnovers already, it's time to buckle down.
Williams. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
That was just a perfect feed there.
Wizards trail by 12. Outside Jordan. Posey covering. Left side, Thomas. High arcing shot.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
There's the triple. Shot's good by Arroyo. He has 6.
They have just been pouring in threes from the start.
And the defense is grounding. I mean, they can't find a way to get out of the hole.
Wizards trail by 15, so the Wizards 5 right now. Jordan in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Richard Hamilton, and it's Brown in at the center.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively. Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Feeds to George. Moving the ball well. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Whitman. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. Here's Alexander. No good on the triple.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You've got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team has boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
They call it.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Oh, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average typical dunk.
Jordan with the bucket.
He is truly a special offensive talent, and he's always going to cash in on those kind of chances.
And Brown over to help. Up with it.
Chris Anderson taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Whitney. Outside Jordan. Backing down. Here's the teardrop. Can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Well, you got to play defense without fouling. And they did not do that in that game. The foul trouble by the end of the game was really a major issue.
And it hurt them in 2 ways. One, in addition to all the points, it led to at the free throw line. 2, it also prevented them from being able to play aggressive defense down the stretch. So a double-edged dilemma.
That free throw good from George. Good on both.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Jordan with the bucket.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Here's McLeod. Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Whitman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan. Over Leonard. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Snatched up. Backing down is Anderson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 8 points for him. Michael Jordan on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Denver calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Arroyo. 6 points for him.
Full court pressure here in the man-to-man.
Well, it takes a lot of energy for both teams in this kind of situation, the offense and the defense.
From the arc, gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Jordan having a terrific game. 28 points, then he's buried 1 3-pointer in the course of this game.
It's good that he's established himself as having the ability to knock down that long-range shot because it forces the defense to respect him.
The Nuggets leading by 19 points. Williams, a screen on Hamilton. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
Pass to Jordan. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Over Leonard. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
This run a definite concern. They've lost all momentum. They need to try to sort this out right away.
On offense, here are the Wizards. Outside Jordan. Now Haywood inside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. The tray. Another 3 for Denver.
What, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on it.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, but really a nice pace to their offense.
Beyond the arc. That's good. He's got 9.
They strike right back with a 3 of their own.
Steve, that's a great way to respond after giving up the long ball.
And Jordan gets it to go.
A lot of space out there in transition when you get that far away from the hoop.
Here's Arroyo. He's got 9. Here's McLeod. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Quick shot. No good from Jordan. They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season. By the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide-open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
From downtown, and again, Washington with the triple.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
McLeod, guarded by Jordan. He dishes it to Arroyo. Takes a 3. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that 3, but he couldn't convert.
The feed to Jordan. Lets it go with the 3. Second chance shot, Jones. And he makes good on the layup. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And he places so much emphasis on his rebounding at both ends of the floor.
There's the pick. He passes to Arroyo. Leonard covered by Hamilton. From the wing. Rebounded by the Wizards. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams pulls it in. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Arroyo. He's got 9. He kicks to Williams. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Williams has got 8 points. Now the Wizards with it. Hamilton dishes to Haywood. Outside Jordan. Shoots. Another shot. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall. And so here is Denver. Here's Arroyo. Shoots the 3. Count that one. He's got 18.
Way too much time and space on that 3. He'll make that one all the time.
Well, it's a warm-up jumper, Steve, the kind that you could knock down still to this day. And you're one of the best all-time three-pointers we've had in the NBA. But you've got to at least run at a guy and try to challenge and distract his shot.
They swipe it.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it.
And it has been total domination on their part.
Yeah, they haven't put the parking brake on at all. They're continuing to go full throttle and pile up the points.
Passes it to Jordan. A floater. Here's Jones. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And the Wizards with possession. And it's Hamilton in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And defensively, this is a pretty good Nuggets team. In fact, a year ago, they did a great job of guarding the three-point line. They were 8th in the NBA in lowest three-point percentage for their opponents, about 34%.
George against Jordan. Goes back up. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Uncovered. And Denver again with the bucket. Here's Jordan. And it's interesting that the Nuggets really key on denying open three-pointers. I don't even know if that statistic means much, but if you're Denver, I'm sure they hang their hat on that.
Yeah,
huh?
they do, because they use the three-point shot offensively, and they want to have an advantage there. So if they can make more at their end and defend it better, they feel like that's maybe as much as a 6-point difference in any given game. So they value the three and understand the importance of it in the game and really prioritize making them and then shutting them down.
Well, it shows, certainly.
Yep.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
George against Whitney. Whitney against George. And Brown over to help. Here's Bowen. Great D that time from Jordan.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Cannot hit. So the Nuggets will take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game, as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And stolen by Hamilton. Off on the layup.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Tries to save it. Here's Hamilton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Hamilton. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Jordan, and he has 42. Back to Brown, and stolen by Hamilton.
You never want to point the finger at one person in a team game as to why a team is struggling, but his 5 turnovers have slowed down what the offense has tried to do.
Brown outside. Left side, Jordan. Over McLeod. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 44.
The defense that time didn't do quite enough. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to stop him when he gets in tight.
Hamilton working against Brown. Shoots. The Nuggets with another miss. They shoot again. He flies to the bucket and lays it in. Hamilton's got 9 points. He feeds it to Jordan. Wing shot on the way. Hamilton pulls it in. Hamilton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's McLeod. Tries again. Here's George. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan.
It's a surprise to see him struggling to take care of the ball, guys, after turning it over only once in the first half.
Boy, that was a nice little finger roll to finish the play. Splendid finish.
George against Whitney. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Lakers. Right now they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. And of course, there's the Nuggets. They're way down there.
You know, looking at the Nuggets, they've started the season in a tailspin. This was not what was supposed to happen.
It's almost like they were too relaxed coming into the season. I mean, you can't just expect to be good. You've got to earn it in this league. It's too competitive.
Fade away. Arroyo can't get it to go. So it's Washington. Jordan can't get it to go.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and you got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
Dishes it to Posey. From the corner. That falls. Great assist by Carlos Arroyo. Posey's got 13. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
It's tipped.
Well, that was not an easy play, but he made it look routine.
Now Arroyo. 9 points in the game so far, and finished off by Anderson.
Well, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Here's Whitney. Layup off the pick. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Now Arroyo kicks it to Posey. He's picked up by Jordan. Williams, a screen on Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Wizards. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Michael Jordan on the wing. Posey covering. Here's Jordan. Williams pulls it in.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
And Brown over to help. The dish to Williams. Shoots from 12. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Very easy call to make. There's no question contact on that shot.
Yeah, you know, you can allow a little contact, but not quite that much.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Whitney. It's Jordan on the wing. Backing him down. Shoots from the right block. Denver grabs the miss. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Swiped it away. And here are the Wizards now. The steal. Solo break. Here's Bowen, and in he goes for the easy 2. Here's Whitney. Washington calls timeout.
Well, I think the coach is getting a little uncomfortable with all of these missed shots. And he'll probably draw up a play to try to get them going again.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hamilton's checked in. Here's Jordan. He's got 44. Fires for 3. No good.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
No good from Hamilton. Here comes Michael Jordan. Left side Jordan. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Jordan's got 46 points. To the middle. Nice shot by Hamilton.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
And Washington has possession. Now the pass to Whitney. Launches it, and the shot is good. He has 6.
I tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
Lets it go. The offensive rebound. Great D that time from Jordan.
Well, it's unfortunate, but he just is not a dependable, consistent finisher, especially if a defense is right there in front of him.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Man, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin. Another fast break hoop. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the official all over that one. That's a good call there.
You got to give credit to the official there. I mean, being in the right position to make that call, that's what they get paid to do.
Good on the second free throw. And so here is Denver. And here's George. He's got 7. Hamilton against Jones. Now here is George. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Jones.
He had a really good first half, guys, but since that time, he's struggling to take care of the ball.
And again, Washington no good. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Jordan. The shot's long, but he gets the bounce. Jordan's got 49 points in the game.
This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
Feeds it to Hamilton. From 11 feet away, over Jones. The shot is off, and Washington will go the other way. Whitney with it. He's got 6 from about 16. Second shot opportunity, and he finishes at the rack. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Here's McLeod. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Jordan in at power forward. He's out there with Kwame Brown. That's Hamilton in at the 2.
Well, he knows his role. He embraces it. He's really a guy that you can go to offensively.
Here's Arroyo. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game, as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Wizards making a switch here. On defense, Washington. Now George. The 3 ball. Gets it to go.
A lot of the points they've given up have come on open threes like that one. And that has to be disconcerting and frustrating to their coach.
Well, they should know better. I mean, they read the scouting report. You can't leave these guys wide open on the perimeter.
From the top of the key, again the Wizards score. And it's the Nuggets with the ball.
And this team has really embraced advanced statistics as they try to get an edge in competition. Like a lot of teams around the league, they're really searching for some answers. Now in basketball, it's not nearly as clearly defined as it is in baseball in terms of the numbers. But people are finding more and more stats that they're putting to use for their teams.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, plenty of contact there. Easy call.
Steve, when you miss a shot like that, you know he got hit on the way up.
And Steve, you mentioned the teams trying to improve their competitiveness with advanced mathematics. I love this topic. A recent study showed that on average, teams that employ analytics in their departments tend to win about 5% more than those that don't. You know, this goes back to a lot of the thinking in baseball, as you just talked about. And I really think, Clark, there might be something to it.
Well, there is something to it, Kevin. There's no doubt. I mean, just as we've had technological advances that have helped in terms of how people train and what information is available, how you use information, the same can be said in terms of numbers and statistics in sports in general and basketball in particular. I think every team probably needs to at least explore these advanced metrics and see where they fit in the grand scheme of them being the best that they can be as a franchise and as a team.
Backing down is Jordan. With the fadeaway. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 57 points.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Harvey, defended by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Bowen, pass to George. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, he's been so dependable here this game, really playing well offensively.
Here's Whitney. He dishes it to Jordan. He connects. Jordan's got 59 points.
My goodness, it seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
Harvey, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Brown.
The turnovers have upticked for them. They can't afford to let their concentration lapse here.
Here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good, Jordan. And the Nuggets making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Denver. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's Washington now. The Nuggets making a switch here. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Hamilton against Jones. Hamilton against George. Fires the 3, and that one's good.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Fades away. No good. So the Nuggets will take it the other way. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCloud. He's covered by Brown. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Left side, Jordan. Nice shot from the wing.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
McCloud. He's covered by Whitney. Clock at 6. And Jones pulls it down.
Had a good look at the rim, though. That was poor defense.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. How much?
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce.
And Washington has possession.
You know, the Magic trying some different techniques last year. One was a shadowing drill that helped improve the conditioning of a lot of the Magic players. Basically, two players were tethered, and the offensive guy had to lose the defender. Interesting strategy and way to try to get ready for the season.
Longley is out there with Davis. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Michael Jordan. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. They get it again. And we see the teams here getting loose before tip-off. 2K Sports checks in with the loyal viewers of the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, Verizon Center. Kevin Harlan here alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. 2K Sports welcomes you to our coverage of the NBA. Taking a look at Boston. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
You know, looking at Boston, they've got people all around the league shaking and scratching their heads, trying to figure out why a team that was so potent last year is now squarely in the middle of the pack.
Well, they went through a few changes in the offseason, but not enough where you'd think the team would make such a dramatic drop. So I'm surprised. I thought this club would be a lot better.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Rodgers. Pierce is out there with Anderson. And it's Walker in at the power forward position. And for the Wizards, Jordan in at small forward. Jones is out there with Kwame Brown. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Jordan. Jordan with a screen on Anderson. Jordan against Rodgers. Jordan dishes to Hamilton. Clock at 6. Unloads from 9. No good from Jordan. Celtics on offense. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Boy, they got hot from three-point range in that game. And that's really what gave them some distance with that lead.
You know, Steve, knowing your history in the game, I know you'd love to see shooting like that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Doug Collins. He told me that he's hoping to see the other guys frequently bring the ball into the lane against them, saying, quote, "We'll be better off when they try to get it in tight because we have our great shot blockers. They're not going to have any easy looks in the middle." Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra. Clark, we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
Yeah, you hear it all the time, Kevin, and that's the identity they want to have today, and I think it'll work for them as long as they execute it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one thing to say it, but you got to bring it. And I think this team has to show great energy and aggression early on if they're going to win this game.
Here is Anderson. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Here's Pierce. No one back. 2 on none. Here's Jones. Finished off the break.
Yeah, going straight to the hoop, attacking the whole way.
Yeah, nice finish. Cap that break off in style.
Anderson kicks to Pierce. From past the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look at that dime. On time and on target.
Rodgers against Jordan. Good. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This has been the start that they had hoped for, coming out knocking down 4 of their first 5 shots.
Anderson kicks to Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's been ready to roll offensively at the beginning of this game. He looks smooth out there.
Backing down is Jordan. Fades and shoots. Again, the Wizards score.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Anderson against Whitney. No one near him. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Beautiful dish there and a superb finish.
Baseline jumper. Blocked. The Celtics with the lead.